Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some of the LEGO Ninjago movie video game. So let's hop right in and start a new game. Now keep in mind, I will be trying to work on the final part to Resident Evil 5 pretty soon, but I just needed to try and ease my mind a little bit by playing other games in the meantime, because I've been focusing a lot on Resident Evil 5. So might as well just try and work on some of the games that I've been promising for a little bit. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start the game already and just see what I can do. Honestly, I really like this game. Also, I mostly wanted to start this game because, well, during my stream for the last part for LEGO Batman 3, somebody brought up, Ninjago as a series, and I just wanted to, make that series for them, mostly so I could at least have a little bit of interest on my channel, but yeah.
But who is it, Uncle?
See for yourself.
There's no one there.
There! Right in front of you!
The chicken?
A chicken?
Yes!
Jesus Christ, chicken that I gotta deal with.
Only together
I really hate chickens. Yeah, that's not really gonna work. It clearly isn't. Oh yeah, keep in mind, I tried recording this like a couple days ago, I want to say. It just wouldn't work because I tried playing the level after this, and for some reason, some enemies wouldn't spawn in. I don't know what happened there. If I'm being honest, I genuinely don't. But, like, some enemies, like, wouldn't spawn, I'm assuming due to a bug. But, yeah. Let's just go ahead and try and, I guess, get past this level already. Oh, yeah, keep in mind, studs in this game, they're basically, like, more important than what, they were in other LEGO games. Mostly because studs in this game are used for, like, if you collect enough of them, you can actually gain skill points. And also, it carries over into other levels, too. So, like, if you collect studs or whatever, like, the total that you gain from a prior level continues over, but not, like, the stud meter. But, yeah. Like, it's mostly just a stud amount.
It'll be handy when I'm late for class.
I don't know if there's, like, alternate characters you can buy, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that, works out in this game like it does in others for studs, but I do know that they can be used on at least, working with the skill tree. So let's go ahead and just try and collect as many as possible, so that way I can actually try and at least have some skill points. But yeah, honestly, this has to be by far one of my favorite LEGO games that I've ever played. If I'm being honest,
that's all I need to know, right?
Like, it's not my outright favorite one. That one will always go to LEGO Dimensions for me. But mechanically wise, this is my favorite out of all LEGO games that I've ever played. So yeah, mostly due to the fact that you can use different attacks depending on what motions you do. And on top of that, you can actually, unlock skills, which is by far the most unique thing that this game introduces. Like, by far, by a mile. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do here. I just need to try and take out these dummies. So that way I can actually try and fight the chicken. Master Chicken, I'm assuming that's what his name is. Well, not his name, but her name. And considering all chickens are like females, roosters are the males. Okay, that one is really going to be a bit more complicated, so I'm most likely just not going to use it unless the game forces it on me.
Swooping paw. Handy for combat and slam dunk.
Okay. You know what? Out of the main four, like main four ninjas, Wait, actually, no, main 5 ninjas. I'm not counting Nia, considering she came in later as a ninja. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, out of the main 5, you know, Lloyd, Cole, Zane, and Jay, like, easily my favorite out of the main 5 easily has to be Zane at the top spot. Cole in second. Yeah, honestly, after hearing what happened to Cole's voice actor, it really sucks. Like, if I'm being honest, it really sucks hearing what happened to his voice actor after, you know, all this time voicing the character. Okay, this is the skill tree. There's, hold on. There's 7 skills for each row, so there's a total of 21 skills in the entire game. 20 of which are basically stuff that you have to grind for. So yeah. One of which, you basically get it for free, if anything. Like, you know, what was just presented with me. But yeah, you have to grind up studs to try and collect as many skill points as possible, because, you know, that secondary bar on the bottom below the stud meter, that's pretty much how you can tell how close you are to gaining a skill point. If I'm remembering that function correctly, if I'm being honest. So let's just try and take out all these guys right here.
The chicken?
Yeah, they're clearly just fodder, if anything. Oh, and also, whenever I tried to record this video previously, surprisingly, it actually uses scenes from the movie for the cutscenes. Honestly, I was quite surprised about that, if I'm being honest, considering the last time I played this game was on PS4. Whenever I couldn't record videos because I didn't know the option to do so, like I do with PS5. Okay, let's just take out these enemies right here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and collect all these studs, these fodder studs, since, you know, I just want to try and become the best, like, ninja I can. Yep, I'm clearly gonna have to use just striking B on those enemies, on the guard enemies, you know, until they actually end up getting defeated. Since, you know, well, kind of obvious reasons, since I think that's the only way I can actually full-on beat them. Okay. Let's just try and defeat all these guard enemies. Yeah, there's one guy left. And there's a lot of studs here, so I'm going to try and collect those. There we go. I think this is the next phase before, like, Master Chicken's fight. Yep, I was right. Okay. Let's just try and collect some of these studs that are right here. Since I kind of need to try and at least get a skill point. So, you know, for pretty obvious reasons, I just want to try and level up as much as possible. You know, since I'm pretty sure that the stud meter, like, I think it just carries over to every character in the game. If I'm remembering correctly. That might be incorrect, but I'm assuming it is, considering it's usually just the same person that you're playing as each time. So, yeah, or at least most of the way anyways. Like, it's different characters, but it's like, you know, same player. Alright, let's just try and take out Master Chicken. Yeah, I need to try and collect some of these studs here. All you're really doing is helping me out, if anything, Master Chicken. Yep, it's defeated. I didn't even get to fill up the stud meter. That really sucks. I really wanted to try and finish it up, but still. I can just do that later on. Considering I'm going to try and work on another level too. Since this was only the prologue, so... And it's basically just a tutorial level, if anything, so... Might as well. Just work on another level on top of that. Okay. Now, keep in mind, the next level that I'm about to go through, it's about the point that I stopped. And honestly, it was mostly due to the fact that I kinda, like, some enemies wouldn't spawn in that I needed to spawn in, and, like, it kinda trapped me. I'm gonna turn off the mic.
Great catch, son. Thanks, Dad.
NINJAGO! Get ready! Welcome your new overlord! Who goes by the name of... Garmadon! What's my name?
Garmadon!
Say it again!
Oh my god, some of the dialogue is so corny, but it's a kind of corny that I love. You know?
Pop that kid balloon!
Now all I have to do is climb to the top of Ninjago Tower, kick the mayor out of her chair.
Wait, what?
And then I will rule over Ninjago forever!
Where are the ninjas?
Honestly, the part that really doesn't make sense to me about this version of Ninjago is the fact that seemingly the ninjas are like public knowledge. I don't remember if they were in the original series, but they most likely weren't too highly public knowledge, if anything, if at all. So yeah, that's honestly something that really doesn't make sense to me, why it was changed like that. But yeah, it really doesn't get brought up too much, if I'm being honest. Mostly because they don't really spend too much in Ninjago City. So yeah, for time purposes anyways. So yeah, let's just try and work through this level already. Hopefully I don't encounter that bug again. Hopefully anyways. Because I don't want to lose all the progress over and over again on this level. Because it's just so needlessly annoying. I usually spend like 20 minutes just trying to figure out what went wrong. You know? Like I usually spend like at least 5-10 minutes, if not more, just trying to figure out what went wrong in the level and just trying to fix it. Like that was easily the most annoying part whenever I tried to record this video earlier. So yeah. Let's just try and destroy these robots here. I'm not even gonna try and remember their names, because they're basically just fodder enemies regardless. But yeah, the enemies that I was talking about that I needed to like try and take out, it was like later in the level. So right now I don't really have to worry about it unless that glitch happens again. Which I doubt it will. I hope it doesn't anyways. I just really want to try and finish up this game on this channel. Since it is one of my favorite LEGO games of all time. You know? Okay, let's just see what I can do. Okay, let's just try and pick out all enemies here. Since, you know, there is a lot. Wow. I'm already about to get my second stud, like my second skill point. That's honestly kind of cool. Ooh, there's 4 blue studs right here, so might as well grab those. Yes, especially since those give me like 1,000 studs apiece. So 4 of them give me 4,000 studs at once. So yeah.
Where are our mechs, Kai? You called them in, right?
Yeah, I might have put a pin in the wrong place on the map.
How wrong?
Yeah, pretty far away. How did you screw up that badly with putting them that far away?
Cole? We can get to them on foot.
Yeah.
This should only take a minute.
Or you could just remap the pinpoint and just bring them over to you. I mean, clearly it isn't a one-time use thing, if I had to assume. But yeah. I don't know what to do past here. Like, I know what to do for the most part, because I've already played through it. But, yeah. Okay, let's just try and take out any and all enemies here, since I just need to try and do that. Okay.
Show him your moves, Cole.
Wait,
Remember what
why
Master Blue taught us about
are
switching on
the
attack styles,
weapons
Kai?
looking like they're made out
Been
of
long,
wood?
but I miss fighting.
You know,
guys.
I like to
like
hug
that
things
seems
out.
kind of
With your
weird,
kiss,
considering
I'll
I'm
make an
pretty sure that they're
exception.
originally made out of gold.
Thanks, ninjas. I'd help you, but I'm
Um,
petrified.
And it's not like the golden pieces don't exist in the real world. I'm pretty sure I've seen minifigures of them existing in the real world. So it's not like the golden tools don't exist.
We should build
Um,
something.
Okay, let's
how
just
about a
see what I
statue
can
of me?
build here.
Looking all awesome and action. Or something.
Hurry up,
to
Kai.
smash
I
this
just
mech.
really need to try
Yeah.
and do this.
That might be better.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that would, you know, require me to move it faster than what it ended up being. That's easily going to be really annoying for me to get a grasp of. So yeah, let's just try and get to the next segment of the level.
Easy cake. Cake?
Um,
Where?
Okay, there's something right here I can use. So let's just go ahead and use that. Considering it's a golden, wait, no, not golden, but glowing, set of pieces. So that usually means, like, signifies importance. Jesus Christ. I can't speak today for some
The
reason.
mechs are all the way over there.
That was on the price.
Okay, let's just
Master
try
was
and break
always
this
saying we should
already.
get more exercise.
Alright. Yep, this is building, so it seems like I'm gonna need coal real quick. And thankfully I get to use them here, because, you know, regardless, Cole is still one of my favorite characters. But yeah. This is about the point where, you know, I kinda had to scrap
Did you see
the
that landing?
video I tried to record earlier. This is around the point, that point. Considering, you know, a little bit after this, the enemies just wouldn't spawn for some reason. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming that, you know, they just didn't get off the plane, like, in a little bit. If I had to assume, I just don't know what happened, but I think it's just a bug. So yeah, let's just try and collect some of these studs here.
Only a few left standing.
Yeah, there's only 3 left that I need to take out here. Now just 1. Okay, let's just try and take you out. Yeah, let's just try and work on this a little bit more.
Tough guys. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, those
Didn't you
little
see what we
drone
just
guys,
did to
those
those
aren't
other
what I
guys?
needed to that's not what I screwed up with earlier, but it is still pretty close. Okay. Let's just try and take out these guys right here. These little drone guys. Since I kind of need to try and take out every enemy here, to try and save Ninjago City. Okay, there's just 1 drone left. So let's just defeat that already. Okay. I'm pretty close to where, about the point that I left off, but still not completely there. There's 12 enemies, but this still isn't where I left off. I had to scrap the video. Okay. I think it was by, like, some boat that I had to scrap the last video. Since, you know, the enemies still wouldn't spawn no matter what I tried to do. Okay, let's just try and take out you real quick. I just need to try and take out all enemies, you know, that I have availability to. Okay, that's 3 left. Seems like those drones don't count as 1 right now. Okay, let's just try and take out all these enemies here, since I do have a little bit left. Okay. You know what, I just really want to beat this game, for the most part, because I know that I got some trophies for a large portion of the LEGO games I have on this, like, left on this channel to work on. I know I have a lot of trophies. Like, I know I, you know, beat them before, but I kind of had to swap, you know, consoles and accounts due to like personal reasons. Like I lost an original the account that I originally played them on. So yeah, you know, for more or less kind of like I think reasons that I think I've already mentioned like previously. I could be wrong, but yeah.
You can get up that way.
So yeah, let's just try and do this. I know how to do this. I know how to wall run. Like Jesus Christ.
Garmadon's attacks drive me up the wall.
Okay.
And along the
You know
wall.
what? Swap to Kai. And I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect them to just swap placements that easily. Okay. But either way, let's just try and get out of here. I need to swap to Cole, since he's still up here. Okay, let's just try and get over to this boat area, since I think that's the point where I had to scrap the video, or at least around this point. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do.
That way's blocked. Maybe we can
I
get
think I
back
have
across
2
the
skill
canal.
points. I won't. Never mind. I'm gonna get the stud multiplier. Since, you know, that gives me, like, double studs, I think. And I think that more of the skill tree unlocks whenever you unlock more skills. I think.
It's the ninjas. They don't have their masks.
So let's just try and collect these studs right here. Since, you know, they're kinda, you know, needing to be taken out already. Hopefully this time I don't encounter that bug. Hopefully this time. Now I need one enemy. There we go. I think he's right there. Yeah, this is making further progress than what I was with previously. If I had to be honest, like, this is making more progress. Thankfully, though.
Not very intimidating.
So
bro.
one pop to the head made him
There you
stupid.
go. Much scarier.
Okay, I need to try and take him out already. Yeah, that was honestly stupid of me to try and, you know, do this. Yeah, I knew that I would need this skill, whenever I got the chance for it.
I'll find a way.
For reasons exactly like that. Okay, let's just try and build, since I clearly need that right now. Okay, let's just try and work through things. But after this, I'm gonna have to pause the recording. Alright, so let's swap to Kai real quick, so that way I can use his swords, or his honors, or whatever.
That switch was missing 2 levels, the exact
So
same
that way I
shape and
can
size
open
as
up
my
this
katanas.
gate.
Need to jump up using the
Okay,
walls.
let's just try and see what I can do. Because I know I need more skill points, if I'm being honest. Like, I know that's one of the main things I need to try and work through all of this. Okay, I rebuilt this. So let's just go ahead and just try and, I guess, get this done. Okay, I think I can use a grapple hook.
Grapple swing across.
Yep, I called it. Okay, let's just try and make my way through. Yeah, this is easily the furthest I've made it in this level. You know, I made it further than my scrap recording of this, video. So, yeah, let's just see what I can do.
Looks like our friend is.
Because I really want to get to those mechs, so that way I can actually beat the level already. Okay, I clearly don't need to beat any enemies here, judging by the fact that there's no, like, counter for them. So let's just try and, I guess, get over to where I need to go. Okay, I need to try and time this out better, so that way I can actually make it across. Yeah, if there's one character I really want to use, it's mostly Zane, since he is my favorite out of the main ninjas. Okay, multi-build. That's That's honestly something that I know how to do, considering I've done it before in other LEGO games. Well, this is kind of slow. I wasn't expecting it to be that slow. Okay, let's just get rid of all of this enemy right here. Okay, I need to try and build this one thing over here. So that way I can actually try and beat the level already. Okay, I'm doing pretty well in terms of what I need to get done. I think I overcharged that thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's like some kind of metronome type object mixed with a generator. So yeah, let's just go ahead and try and get to the mechs, since I'm already so close to the end of the level. Okay, I don't know if there's like an open world segment to this game. I honestly do not know. Hopefully there is, so that way I can actually try and get a decent stopping point. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do. I want to do this. I want to at least try and get some more stuff. Okay, let's just see what I can do. I want to get as much of the skill tree as possible, if I had to be honest. So that way I can actually try and work on everything. If it doesn't, I'll just replay the game and just try and fill out the skill tree from there. Because I do like replaying games sometimes. But I don't know if I'll actually replay the game, because I don't really do that for games that I've already beat on this channel. Considering I could just go back and watch my footage. You know, if I wanted to really watch, like really play the game again, since I've kind of already done so, like for as many times as I want, for my playthroughs.
Right? I think he just got a bit carried away.
I'd like to get carried
Let's just try and defeat all these 5 enemies here.
because you parked them
Yeah,
in the wrong
that's
place.
honestly pretty good, but you know what? I haven't used Kai too much this level, so I'm gonna just use him real quick. I know that his skill of his katanas hasn't been too particularly useful in this level so far, but who knows? Maybe it will be useful later in this level. But honestly, if there's one, like out of all the weapons available for the ninjas, Kai's katanas easily have to be my favorite. Since I just like swords. Mostly since I'm a big anime fan and a large portion of the weapons used in anime are like swords and stuff.
I think we'll have to head up
and you know, other bladed weapons. So yeah, of course it's gonna be, you know, my favorite weapon type.
Whoa, steady.
Okay, let's just go ahead and use coal real quick, so that way I can use this effectively. Yep, that wall's down, so yep. Let's just try and beat this level. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna have to pause the recording. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and just try and finish up whatever I can. Wow, I didn't even need to do that wall run segment. Oh, and also, keep in mind, these little packets that you find throughout the game, they're basically just the equivalents of just characters. I don't know if you need to buy the characters, though. Seems like I unlocked Kai's classic model. I don't know why I called him Clyde. I guess it's just a brain fart, if anything. Okay, let's just see what I can do. Because I really want to get through this level already. Okay. I don't know how much further I need to go to get to the mechs. But I do know I at least have some space between, you know, all of this. An ancient scroll? I don't remember what those do. Master of Detection? So, I'm assuming that those, like, provide moves, like, movement sets. I'm assuming. I don't know what to do about this electricity. Wait, there's grapple hooks. So let's just try and, I guess, handle this. Why is there a pig in the electric unit? Whatever that is. I just really want to try and beat this level already. Jesus Christ, I have so many skill points by now. So let's just try and get all these skills. Alright, so I guess that unlocked a new row for me. Right now I'm just gonna work on the top row, so that way I can actually try and work on, you know, all the skills that I have access to at the beginning, and then work on them like the later skills. So yeah, let's just try and do something here.
Yeah.
Please just let the mechs already be through here. I just really want to beat this level so that way I can actually be done with this video. Okay, let's just try and beat the shark guy. I don't know if this is the end of the level or not. I honestly don't remember too much about the plot of this game. All I remember is basically what I've played so far. You know, in this playthrough and video. That's pretty much all I remember about the direct game. So let's just try and beat all these guys right here. So that way I can actually have a little bit of extra stuff done. Okay. I don't know if I will have any more skill points. Yeah, let's just try and take out all these enemies here. I need to do all of this. Okay, let's just take out all these enemies so that way I can actually try and have at least a little bit of added safety. Okay. Yep, I'm doing pretty well in defeating all these enemies so far. Okay, that's 2,000 studs at least. Crap. I just really want to beat this level, and that piranha guy screwed it over. That really sucks. If I had to be honest, that really majorly sucks. Yeah, it seems like he's after fish. I don't know how much fish to give him though, but I'm assuming it's just that one tiny little decoration. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I don't know what else I need to do to try and get out of here and get to the mechs. Let's just try and build something, I guess. If I can, anyways. I hope I can. You know what? Never mind. I didn't even need to build. And to be honest, considering it was right there, I just had to double jump. I forgot that was a mechanic, to be honest. Even though I basically just got taught it, like, right at the beginning of this video. Okay. Let's just try and, I guess, lure out the piranha guy. So that way I can try and beat him. Cutscene.
Oh, poor piranha's fallen to pieces.
Okay. Let's just try and see what else I can do. Hopefully I can get up to the mechs. Yeah, this video has kind of gone on for a bit longer than expected, if I had to be honest.
Must be just ahead. One last
Okay, let's just use the grapple hooks. So that way I can actually try and get to the mechs. And just get through everything already. Oh, come on, that's not fair. I just want to get to the mechs already and just beat this level. Just come on. Just let me beat the level.
Better have left us some bad guys to fight, Kai.
Well, come join the party, guys. What are you waiting for?
Yeah. Where are you?
Right here, bro.
Okay, so there's Nia, and there's Zane.
So, what are you up to?
Honestly, one thing I really like about this game so far is the fact that they're not even trying to hide the fact that Zane is a robot. Or a ninjoid, or whatever they called them in their original series.
Tracking Garmadon.
So yeah.
He's been giving us quite the runaround.
But we've got him cornered now. Okay.
Well, have fun and stay safe, you
Kids! Why am I shouting? I'm using
Okay. Let's just see what I can do. I just really hope that's the end of the level right there. I just really want to beat the game, or at least finish off the video. Why is Garmadon right there? Well, it seems like I'm gonna have to fight a boss. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do. Hopefully this is the end of the level, to be honest. I think there might be like 3 chapters per level. I'm not gonna stop until I see an end screen. So yeah. Let's just try and, you know, stop Garmadon while I'm at it. Why isn't he, taking any damage? Okay, let's just try and shoot these one bomb things that he has strapped to his, giant shark mech. Wait, what's going on? I don't know what's going on here. I just want to beat Garmadon. I'm assuming that this is gonna attach to Garmadon's mech. So let's just see what I can do. Oh, it's powering up a shield. That honestly kind of sucks. Let's just try and defeat all these one mech things here. So that way I can actually at least have something to defeat Garmadon with, since they're kind of powering up his shield. Okay, they're kind of, screwy. Okay, let's just try and swap to Lloyd. Since, I think he has better aiming. I think I could be wrong on that. Okay, that's the last mech down. So I can actually try and defeat Garmadon here. He should be, pretty weak right now in terms of health. Yeah, I need to try and just take out the rest of Garmadon's mech's health. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Let's just pick up this last core. I'm just gonna call it a core since, that's the most obvious thing I could do. Let's just try and see what I can do against Garmadon here since he's on his last thing of health. So let's just try and shoot him already with the beam of breath. Okay, I need to hold down circle. Yeah, this is kind of stupid. Like, honestly, I really like this game's control scheme. I really do, but it's just so tedious sometimes. Like, it's just so overly needlessly tedious.
Your missiles are very accurate, Green Ninja. Too bad for you. I upgraded all of my shields.
You will never take over Ninjago. So why don't you just give up and go away for good?
Shields. Here, catch! Shields up!
No!
Did you see that? I mean, who taught you how to catch, man?
Oh yeah? Well, take this!
Jesus Christ, that's garbage.
Who taught you how to
Oh my god.
leave Ninjago
You
already,
didn't, Garmadon. You
please?
didn't teach him to
And
throw
get
nor
out of
catch.
my
You weren't even
life.
there.
Get out of your life.
What? No.
You got a lot of issues, Green Ninja. I hope you get the chance to work them all out by the time I'm back. When I return, I'll have something really wicked in store for you. Something big.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of today's video. Oh my god, that took me so long to get through. But yeah. I got Kai's thing. I got all this stuff for Kai, Lloyd, all the main ninjas. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do here. It says that I got 3 characters. Okay. I'm gonna end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Wait, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna see what's past this real quick. Okay, never mind. That's gonna be... After this, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Okay, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.